Have you ever stood up from a chair and felt that sharp sting in your knee? Or tried to walk around the block only to stop halfway through? Rubbing your joint and wondering, is this just what aging feels like? If so, you're not alone. Millions of people over 50 live with chronic knee pain, and many just accept it as a part of life. But what if I told you might be doing 5 small things every day that are secretly making it worse without even knowing it? And the good news, you can also learn 3 gentle, powerful exercises that help relieve pressure, build strength, and get you walking with ease again. So let's dive into the 5 everyday mistakes first and see what we can change starting today. 1. Avoiding movement out of fear. Let's talk about Carol. She's 66 and used to love gardening. But after a fall 2 years ago, she's been afraid to move too much. I don't want to make it worse. She said, it's a common fear, and it makes sense. But here's the truth. Too little movement can actually weaken the muscles that support your knees, leading to more pain, stiffness, and instability. When we avoid activity, the muscles around the knee, especially the quadriceps and hamstrings, start to shrink. That puts more pressure on the joint itself. Even light daily movement, like gentle stretching or walking in a pool, can make a big difference. 2. Wearing the wrong shoes, you might think, how bad can shoes be? But picture Jim, a 70-year-old, who wore his favorite old sneakers everywhere. He didn't realize the soles were worn out and offered no support. Shoes without proper cushioning or arch support can change how you walk, which adds pressure to your knees, hips, and lower back. If your shoes bend too easily in the middle or the treads are worn flat, it's time for a change. Look for supportive shoes with shock-absorbing soles and firm arches. And, if possible, see a specialist to find the right pair for your gait. 3. Ignoring your posture. Did you know that how you stand or sit affects your knees? When you slouch, your pelvis tips forward and shifts pressure onto your knees. Susan, a 62-year-old librarian, used to sit for hours with her legs crossed and her back hunched. Over time, her knees began to ache even though she wasn't moving them much. Maintaining a neutral spine, keeping your core slightly engaged, and avoiding prolonged sitting with crossed legs can reduce the strain on your knees. Try setting a timer to check your posture every hour. It really works. 4. Climbing stairs the wrong way. Stairs are a challenge for many, but there's a right and wrong way to do them. Mark, 68, used to power upstairs using his toes and momentum. Unfortunately, that movement puts a lot of pressure on the kneecap. Instead, you want to use your whole foot, press through your heel, and take stairs slowly. If one knee is weaker, lead with your stronger leg going up and your weaker leg going down. It's a small shift, but over weeks, it can mean less inflammation and better joint health. 5. Not strengthening the right muscles. We often think of knee pain as a joint problem, but it's also a muscle problem. If your glutes, hips, and core are weak, your knees do more than their fair share of the work. Take Linda, 65, who started doing light leg lifts and glute bridges just 3 times a week. In just a month, she said, my knees don't feel like they're doing all the heavy lifting anymore. Strengthening the muscles above and below the knee reduces the stress on the joint itself. Now that we've talked about what not to do, let's shift to 3 gentle exercises. You can start today right from your living room. 1. Seated leg extensions. Sit in a sturdy chair, feet flat on the floor. Slowly extend one leg out straight. Hold for 3 seconds, then lower. Repeat 10 times per leg. This builds strength in the quadriceps, the large muscles at the front of your thigh that help support the knee. 2. Standing hamstring curls. Hold on to a counter or chair. Gently lift one foot behind you, trying to bring your heel toward your backside. Hold for a few seconds, then lower. Repeat 10 to 12 times per leg. This strengthens the hamstrings, which stabilize the back of the knee. 3. Heel slides. On the floor or bed, lie flat on your back, legs extended. Slowly slide one heel toward your buttocks, bending the knee as far as is comfortable. Then slide it back. Repeat 10 times per leg. This improves range of motion and gently stretches the joint without added pressure. These exercises are low impact, safe for beginners and can be done daily. And remember, small, consistent steps lead to long-term relief. So let's recap. 5 everyday mistakes to avoid. Avoiding movement. Altogether wearing unsupportive shoes, poor posture while sitting or standing, taking stairs too fast or improperly forgetting. To strengthen supporting muscles, 3 gentle exercises to do regularly. Seated leg extensions, standing hamstring curls, heel, slides. Now I want to hear from you. Which of these mistakes have you been making without realizing it? Are you willing to try one of the exercises starting today? Leave a comment below. I'd love to hear your story and support your progress. And if you found this video helpful, please give it a like, subscribe for more simple health guidance, and share it with someone you care about. Because pain may be common, but it doesn't have to be your normal. Stay strong, stay kind, and I'll see you in the next video.